So here's what I want to know. Is the roadmap complete or is it not? Because I'm pretty sure at this point we've gotten every single thing on the roadmap. If I'm wrong at any point, please correct me. They're just dropping so many kits that I can't even keep up with them. And the fact that I'm not even interested in any of them, it makes them hard to remember what is what and when it was released. So our Cause a Sensation roadmap, which was from January through April, which means that the roadmap is pretty much done at this point, had 2 highly anticipated kits, which I believe to have been Castle Estate and Goth Galore. It had 1 beautiful Sims Delivery Express drop, which we have already received. I know that for a fact. 1 sparkling stuff pack, which was Crystal Creations. I mean, we should all remember Crystal Creations, especially after the tons of issues that arose shortly before with its patch update. 1 celebratory build kit, which was Party Essentials. This one was just released, and the co-created style kit, which was the Urban Homage. So that was all that was on our Cause a Sensation roadmap, yet I'm seeing Simmers online talking about how we still have 2 more kits coming, how we still haven't gotten 2 of them from our roadmap, but I'm pretty sure that Castle Estate and Goth Galore were considered for the 2 highly anticipated kits. If I am at any point wrong, please correct me, but I think at this point our roadmap is complete. I mean, it does say from January until April, and at this point we have 5 days left in April, so I'm pretty sure our roadmap is complete. If there was anything else on this roadmap that we had not received, we would have received it by now, or we would be either receiving it today or tomorrow or early next week, because at this point we're pretty much heading into May now. So I guess you could consider this roadmap complete if, of course, I'm not missing anything. New content is on the horizon, and I do believe that a new roadmap is on the horizon as well. We have yet to see any game packs this year. We've yet to see any expansion packs. The Sim Gurus are kind of hinting and teasing at future content over on Twitter. Sim Guru Nova made a few tweets earlier this month, which I did not talk about because at the time I was on vacation, but I want to come back and visit those tweets because there actually is a new one that just came in. So Sim Guru Nova was tweeting earlier on this month, second time this week that I've gotten excited about something at work and be like, oh my god, I can't wait to tweet about this, and stopped myself because I'm not trying to lose my job. It shall have to wait, I fear. They also tweet something of the redacted sort, to be clear. You know what? Because I love you guys, once I'm able to, I'm gonna quote retweet this and actually say what it is. I'm straight up going to set a calendar reminder right now. So I guess we're going to figure out sometime soon exactly what Sim Guru Nova is talking about here, but it sounds like they are working on something exciting for The Sims 4. Is it the next expansion pack? Is it the next game pack? Is it a pack that isn't going to be released for like another year? Is it a kit? Honestly, who knows? But they are definitely teasing new content for The Sims 4. The Henford Hen asks, the near future? Sim Guru Nova responds, I don't know. It even seems like we get a really detailed answer, except it's completely censored. Seems a little specific for it to be fake, so I don't know how close we are to whatever Sim Guru Nova is teasing until we actually see it in game, but I'm thinking it's gotta be soon because, I mean, our roadmap's complete at this point. We're heading into the latter part of spring, and honestly, I do expect one of the bigger pack types, whether it be an expansion or game pack, to be announced either sometime in May or sometime in June. I just feel like we have to get one of those soon. We just have to. It would make sense, right? Would I prefer if the Sims team would just stop working on content for a little bit and focus on fixing the game, ironing out some of the issues? Yes, I would, but are they going to do that, or do I think it's likely that they're going to do that? No. They're a company, they need to make money, they have shareholders to please. That is not going to happen in a million years. The last thing that I want to talk about is actually coming from principal designer at EA for The Sims. Now, there was a tweet from a user, Simsy45. I think what The Sims 4 is missing right now is a free time type of pack with actual hobbies that are in-depth, classes you can take, talents, hobby enthusiasm, contests. I want sports, pottery, instruments, sewing, actual fun stuff to do other than clubbing and and partying. This is something that a lot of simmers have been talking about, and I have been noticing the general positivity around them just adding more things for your Sims to do, more hobbies. I think it would be nice if we had a much larger pack with this theme that added more hobbies, more things to do in one pack. And also, as a Sims 2 fan, I can say that Free Time was a very nice expansion pack. It would be amazing to see something like that in The Sims 4. Well, the principal designer at EA for Maxis, Matt Fahey, actually responds with an emoji to this tweet, completely unprovoked. The thinking emoji. I don't know, is this a hint that they're working on this type of content, or that this is interesting and that would like to see something like this in the game? I just find it interesting how we haven't really heard much from gurus the past couple of months, and now all of a sudden in April, more of them seem to be doing more hinting and teasing. So I'm thinking that we are definitely on the horizon for a brand new announcement. No, the emoji is not confirmation of anything. I just find it interesting that we get an emoji response to something this specific, and also just the guru responses suddenly happening all of a sudden this month. I am really hoping that something is coming, but what do you guys think? As far as new content, new game packs, new expansion packs, at this point in The Sims 4's life, what do you want to see in the game? Would you be here for a Free Time sort of expansion pack, adding tons of hobbies and an in-depth hobby enthusiasm system? I think that would be pretty neat. I mean, after all, the whole bands and musical instruments topic has been kind of popular again lately. I know that a lot of simmers want to see something like that added to The Sims 4. Do I think they'd add all of those things in one broad expansion pack? Likely not, given their track record of really dividing things up into more specific niche packs like game packs. I mean, look at what they're doing with Supernatural from The Sims 3. They're basically dividing all of them up into game packs, and though a lot of people would say that that is a bad thing, they are really fully fledging out a lot of these systems that they didn't fully dive into before. I mean, vampires in The Sims 4 are arguably the best vampires we've had in the Sims series, and I could even argue that even werewolves are now with their own game pack, and they do cost more money if you want all of the occults, but you're actually getting a system for each, a system that is detailed and tailored to each one. I'd love to see a hobbies expansion, one that adds a ton of them, but I think it's definitely not as likely, given they're most likely going to divide up any hobbies that we get into their own stuff packs or even game packs. I mean, look at Crystal Creations, look at Home Chef Hustle. They're great pack ideas, but they're going to just focus on doing them individually, most likely. That's it for me, guys. Hopefully we get some sort of game pack or expansion pack announcement within the next month. I mean, at this point we have to. I don't really know how long they're going to go without announcing anything. I know that we did just get some kits, but usually they just push those things out quick and then move on to the next thing because they're not really making too much money from kits, and kits just aren't generating enough buzz for the game as a whole to, you know, milk them out for weeks and months after they release. It's just not a thing. So I do expect that they will be moving on to the next thing sometime soon. That's it for me. Thank you so much for clicking and watching. Take care and happy life simming.